Good evening. On behalf of the Bristol chapter of the National Honor Society, I welcome you to our annual ceremony. Although a little different this year, my name is Erica Mortimer, and I'm the Junior Senior Counselor and the advisor to the National Honor Society. When the National Honor Society was founded in 1921, the hope of the National Association of Secondary School Principals was to create an organization that would recognize and encourage academic achievement while also developing other characteristics essential to citizens in a democracy. These ideas of scholarship, character, service, and leadership remain as relevant today as they were in 1921. Now, 100 years later, the NHS has become a prestigious organization, ranking high among the administration, faculty members, students, parents, and residents of the school community. Through the NHS chapter service activities, members maintain and extend the qualities that win them selection. Membership is thus an honor and a commitment. The Bristol chapter of the National Honor Society was chartered in April of 1934 and has been an active chapter for 87 years. Since COVID took away our induction this time last year, tonight we'll be inducting 11 senior members, and 19 junior members into our NHS chapter. I'm happy that you as parents, guardians, family members, administration, and board members could join us in honoring these fine young people. At this time, I would like to introduce our senior members here tonight. These seniors have been an asset to our total school program. They have maintained at least a 93 grade point average throughout their high school career, and each in their own way have made positive contributions to our school community. I hope you will each retain the same qualities which you have displayed in your high school years and will continue to make positive contributions in the future. When I call your name, please come forward and share with us your future plans. Mia Alamo.
Hi everyone. So during my time here, I have been part of the Camp Club, Interact Club, and I'm actually the vice president along with Majeli as the president. And I've also been part of student council for 2 years, and I've done dual enrollment during my junior year. And I'm thinking of going to Miss I University this following year.
In the Interact Club, Camp Club, and Student Council. I'm the president of the Interact Club. I'm the senior treasurer, and I'm also the Instagram runner for this class.
Emma Bowden.
I was involved in Interact Club, Camp Club. I played 4 years. This is my 4th year of varsity softball. I won the Bicentennial League every year.
Brody Brooks.
While I've not been in any club for this school, I do have future plans to attend Oaks County Community College, to major in communications and business.
Crystal Rodero.
I am the vice president of the student council, and I plan to study chemistry at Temple.
Bernadette Everdome.
the yearbook committee and to be the secretary of the student council and to be part of the senior committee. My plans are to get a major in science and technology, either in Temple or a bio major in USI. Also, I made the coloring club. This is not like a brag, it's more like an advertisement. You should really join. You don't have to be professional. All you do is like do line arts, and then we partner with the elementary kids to work.
Gavin Fairweather.
Hello, I was in dual enrollment for 2 years, AP classes, distinguished honor roll, and I plan on attending Bucks County Community College to study history.
Aubrey Green Cody, unfortunately, she could not be physically here with us tonight, but she did send me. She is going to be attending Bloomsburg University. In the past 2 years, she has participated in our dual enrollment program. She was part of the mock trial team, the drama club, Model United Nations, the class president, and student council president. A message she wanted to share was that she was very proud of the seniors for making it this far. She's also proud of the juniors for persevering and making it into the National Honor Society. She's excited for where your future takes you after graduation, only 2 more months. Destiny Kuznetsov.
Hi, my name is Destiny Kuznetsov. I've been a part of the ABBA program for 4 years now. I started in 9th grade. I've been introduced. I did a lot of service learning hours. I don't remember what else to say, but yeah.
Andrew Leva.
I was a part of the Chem Club and the Drama Club before we got closed to COVID. I plan on going to Kutztown or Drexel or Westchester, I don't know yet, either computer science or IT and cybersecurity.
And Carrigan Riley.
I'm going to Coastal Carolina in the fall to major in special education. I played softball for 4 years on varsity, 2 years on cheer, 3 years on bowling. I took dual enrollment. I've been in Chem Club, student council, Interact Club, international club.
Nominees of the National Honor Society, parents and friends. I'm happy to welcome you to our annual induction. To the parents and guardians here this evening, I'm sure you're especially honored as your sons and daughters participate in a ceremony which pays tribute to service, leadership, character, and above all, scholarship, traits which create responsible adults and a just society. Our inductees are grateful to those who have inspired and encouraged them, and to the many teachers who have imbued them with intellectual curiosity and enthusiasm for knowledge. Bristol High School confers no higher honor than membership in the National Honor Society. The membership to the Bristol chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by the Society. Throughout the years, millions of students in more than 20,000 public and private schools have been selected as members of the National Honor Society. We salute our students tonight who have met the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character, which are the criteria by which they were judged. They have led exemplary lives in our school. Records of former Honor Society members indicate a continuous and ever-growing talent in later years. They have become effective and contributing citizens in professional, technical, civic, and commercial undertakings. I hope you will all retain the same qualities which you have displayed in your high school years and will continue to make positive contributions in the future. The principles of the National Honor Society will now be explained to you. The middle candle burning before you represents the Society's torch, the symbol of the eternal light of knowledge. The other candles are symbolic of the 4 requirements upon which selection to this society is based. These qualities for the candidates will now be reviewed by Mrs. Rosado.
Congratulations. Character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus to lead is substantive to charge to each other of our members. Service. My office is service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is a quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. Scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
I will now announce the names of the new inductees. Please come to the podium when I call your name to receive your membership certificate and NHS pin. I will read a short bio written by a faculty member to introduce you to the audience that is with us in person and watching us via Zoom. Mia. Mia is an active member within the Bristol community. She participates in a variety of programs grounded in community service, such as Interact and church groups. Mia has emerged as a leader inside and outside the classroom. She is always the first to participate and helps her classmates. She's also served as RYLA president and church group secretary. Throughout her leadership positions, she's demonstrated a great deal of selflessness, compassion, and determination. It's clear that Mia will uphold and represent the values of the National Honor Society. We're all very excited to see what the future holds for you, Mia. We're proud of you and all that you have accomplished. Congratulations. Elijah. From the first day of school, Elijah impresses his teachers with his ability to understand difficult concepts and texts and has a solid work ethic. He's extremely bright and seems to accomplish his academics with ease. Elijah is talented and a driven student. He's a natural class leader and outgoing peer. Elijah is dedicated to his classwork, even while playing multiple sports and extracurricular activities. His perseverance and diligence keeps him on track with his assignments. He is exemplary in his manners and sets a good example to his fellow classmates. From speaking to Elijah's teachers, he's always active in class discussions, whether virtual or in person. His jovial personality allows him to work well with others in academics, clubs, the football field, or on the basketball court. He's a stellar athlete who balances schoolwork with sports with ease. I'm certain that Elijah is going to continue to do well and creative things in his future. Congratulations. Liliana. Having a mind full of wonder and possessing an innate love of learning, Liliana is a driving creative force. She brings joy and enthusiasm to the classroom, sharing epiphanies about content material and expanding others' thinking with related fun facts. Imagination is not something that can be taught, rather we can teach by using imagination. And it is with her gift of imagination that Liliana has enhanced not only her own voyage of learning and discovery, but also the journey of her peers. Thank you for being such an inspiration. Congratulations. Adele. Adele is the epitome of a well-rounded student. She's able to balance several community service projects, work, and extracurricular activities while maintaining a stellar GPA. She's always very involved with her school by participating in Interact Club, Student Council, Chemistry Club, and the Bristol High newspaper. She has a variety of talents from writing to science to art, which has helped her secure a distinguished honor roll during her time at Bristol High School. But above all, Medalia has a heart of gold and always uses her leadership skills to help those around her. Congratulations. Emma. Emma is a dedicated member of the BHS school community. In addition to excelling in the classroom, Emma has been a standout softball player for Bristol and her travel teams. She's participated in Interact Club, Chem Club, and the Writer's Voice program. Through her poetry and other writing, it is evident how important family is to Emma, especially becoming a recent aunt. Emma has known since her freshman year that she has wanted to pursue a future in the military. There's no doubt she will apply her sense of loyalty and work ethic. Congratulations, Emma. Brody Brooks. Brody is an extremely bright student and has an extremely intuitive view of world events. It's quite evident when Brody speaks, he is well-read and takes the time to research and study extensively. Brody is a thoughtful and kind student. He is certainly a leader and has participated in many events like Silver Bay, Writer's Voice, and other student-led seminars. Dedication to the community is apparent in his yearly commitment to Relay for Life, American Red Cross blood drives. While working through the high school, he has also earned the distinguished honors. He's an exceptional student. As a virtual student, Brody continues to be a wonderful and insightful learner, always leading class discussions. Brody is a delightful young man and will succeed in his path in the future. Congratulations. Brody. Teacher recommendations often ask educators to list words that come to mind when thinking of a student. Committed, conscientious, and kind would be the three words that best describe Brody. He is a personable leader, both in the classroom and on the basketball court or the track. His determination is apparent in his academic growth and has led him here to be honored with induction into the NHS. This is one of many steps that Brody will take on his continued path of success. Congratulations. Crystal. Uniquely Crystal, Ms. Cordero enjoys the challenge. She's invested in her schooling in ways that fit her happily, sardonic humor, her sharp mind, and her eclectic collection of outside interests, especially in the areas of community and leadership. Crystal, by definition, thinks outside the box. Whether composing a writer's voice poem, or creating an interdisc visual journal, or debating the ethics of imperialism, Crystal consistently provides a different viewpoint. She is fully and successfully active in extracurricular activities that involve organization and leadership, from from cross-country manager to prom committee, from Chem Club acting treasurer to student council officer. Crystal's never shy to be a leader. She demands listening when giving ideas about planning or ordering. She's a well-earned member of the National Honor Society. Congratulations. And always greeting you with a smile, Madeline Devine brightens up any room. Her energetic spark is matched with her devotion to learning and by advocating for herself. Maddie strives for full comprehension in her classes. While excelling in academics, Maddie shows her dedication to BHS by participating in cheerleading, drama club, and student council. A loving daughter and sister, she can make anyone laugh and is a best friend to many. Maddie's thinking of pursuing her musical talents after school while also considering a future in education. One thing is for sure. Those who meet Madeline along the way will be the lucky ones. Congratulations. Bernadette. According to Mr. McGinn, tip, talk, proceed, and we will rap and mesmerize for the next 10 minutes by the best speech ever delivered in any of his 28 years of teaching. A speech that was all giggles and nervousness 20 seconds before it began, and then in a steely switch to resolve, and Bernadette Everdown took flight. Nourished by her personal world experience, Bernadette breathes learning with a passion molded and melded through her fact that education is an ultimate privilege. From fighting spiders for pennies in the back of an overcrowded classroom to walking the halls of BHS with a confidence in questioning, a glow of possibility, a warmth of compassion and understanding, Bernadette is the epitome of learning. And her absolute joy to discover, her excitement to live in classrooms, her passion to ask the unasked questions more than earns her the right of membership in the prestigious National Honor Society. Congratulations. Gavin. Gavin is a kind, polite, and dedicated student. He takes the time to help others when they need it, and he always has a smile. Gavin has consistently been an excellent student, and it shows in his distinguished honor rolls throughout high school. Gavin has been involved in several groups and clubs all through high school, from Garden Club, mock interviews for Abbott, Silver Bay, to student council activities, and Relay for Life. Gavin's persistence helps lead the Bristol cross-country team when he is running for miles. Always on time and always prepared as a virtual student, Gavin continues to be attentive and committed. Gavin's smile is contagious and his happiness genuine. Congratulations. Aubrey Green Cody, she's not here with us. Intellect in the service of community defines the path illuminated by Aubrey Green Cody. The passions to consistently look to help, to assist, to manage, and to improve define Aubrey's strong will to act. Gentle in presence, intellectual in discourse, Aubrey possesses an inner fire that demands movement for improvement. Aubrey's entire high school career embodies this radiant and warming calling. And considering how Aubrey is always smartly engaged, strongly articulate, and loving of an argument, Aubrey thrives as a student citizen and wears leadership like a finely tailored, well-fitting, proactivist suit. Ms. Aubrey Green Cody breathes the philosophies of the National Honor Society and will carry them forward and pay them forward. Congratulations. Alexa Gonzalez. Alexa is always determined to be the best student, the best athlete, and the best person she can possibly be. During her time at Bristol High School, she's managed to balance a busy work schedule, extracurricular activities, and maintain high grades. She is a distinguished honor roll student and spends time outside of the school bettering her community. She's devoted countless hours at the food bank and assists a basketball coach. Alexa is an extremely well-rounded individual, but what sets her apart from her fellow classmates is how kind she is. She's so sweet to everyone and always lights up the room with her friendly personality. I have no doubt that she will succeed in whatever she puts her mind to. Congratulations. Destiny. Destiny is an incredible, diligent, and hardworking student. The care she puts into her academics is immediately apparent to anyone who comes to know her. Destiny's dedication to the school community and beyond is admirable. Destiny's sense of confidence and poise grew tremendously throughout the Writer's Voice program, and this growth hasn't slowed down in her junior and senior years. Despite the challenges the pandemic has brought, Destiny continues to strive to be the best student she can be. Her future is a bright one. Congratulations. Andrew. Andrew has put in the time and effort to maintain academic honors throughout his high school career. Even with the selection of challenging honors and AP courses, he has shown consistent achievement in his studies. Andrew is a critical thinker and often takes initiative to question or enhance his understanding of material presented in the classroom. Even with the challenges the pandemic brought, Andrew has maintained his focus and determination to do well. The growth Andrew has experienced in his confidence and sense of self these past few years is clear to those who know him. These traits will serve him well as he furthers his education at the college level. Congratulations. Jeremy. Jeremy Maldonado is a smart sports kid, and his thinking goes much deeper than the aforementioned stereotype. His brain functions in an engineering sense. He breaks down the task, analyzes the situation, takes varied approaches, and with a hands-on approach, and figures out the solution. This has been true in honors history in freshman and sophomore year, and the Avid 10 elective. Jeremy can build a tower out of pencils, rubber band, and paper. He can build an arch out of Pringles. He can relate masks in the pandemic sense to masks that hide his true mind. He argues urgently, he discusses clearly, and by seeking to radiate more, his true intellect will shine. Congratulations. Ava McLean, she could not be here with us tonight. Soft-spoken, smiling with a sparkle in her eye, believes the wit of Ava McLean. She's one of those quiet ones whose mind is always turning, always grinning. Arriving from another district 2 summers ago, I placed Ava into our 10th grade interdisc class. With no complaint, she launched into the summer reading project while also competing and completing class assignments and wrote an excellent, deeply analytical essay linking the 2 books by theme. Ava's visual journals were inspirational, punctuated by her artistic skills. Although dreading to speak publicly, Ava grew into her confidence and shares deeply thought responses. And now, Ms. McLean has taken her show on the road, and she's now pushing her endurance to improve as distance runner. Ava McLean is always smiling, always thinking, and she's always intellectually refreshing. She's gaining in mind, body, and community spirit, and as such is a worthy selection to the National Honor Society. Congratulations. Alexa Bennett. There is always a deeper thought with Alexa. A thought based in art, a thought inspired by never-ending reflection, a thought that thrives in exploring. We celebrate Lexi tonight because she pondered beyond expectations. Her academic excellence is transcendent from her love of books, her composing of paragraphs, her passion for learning, her thoroughness in argument, and her sharing in discourse. Whether cross-examining or just listening to tiny desk concerts during lunch, Lexi shines in ponderance and embodies the joy of creating. And that light has earned all of her teachers the highest respect. Congratulations. There's a psychology of wonder expressed in Ava. She observes astutely, cracks her weary grin, and articulates her discovered understanding, so often in delightfully composed wit. She's a statistician with heart, an actor with oh what a voice, and an academic with cutting logic. Possessing a rarefied expectation of excellence, Asia so often drives discourse in classes with her natural curiosity and inquiry. So often acts as the character in plays, trials, and international crisis, and never-endingly celebrates art with every beat and every breath. The lens of her mind is art defined. Her achievement flows like a righteous stream from her mind's color-created palette. Congratulations. Jaden. Always self-conscious, always humble, we wear the achievement drive of Jaden. She's highly organized, always productive, secretly but proudly creative, super student, and she represents the absolute best of Bristol High School, especially in compassion and empathy. Jaden is a winner, a victor in the sense that she believes in showing her best work, her best mind, her best spirit. She competes against her own expectations and challenges her own boundaries. Student overcomes adversity by getting up again and again and again, to throw off those crutches, to improve herself, to achieve success, and most importantly, to help others. I'm immensely proud to speak for David's acceptance into the National Honor Society. After all, she's been living the NHS code for years. Congratulations. Johan. Johan is a keenly intelligent young man who goes about his day with quiet certainty. He does not attract much attention, but he's one of those students who sort of flies under the radar. But we see him, his intelligence, his humor, his kindness, and his diligence. These traits set him apart and bode well for a bright and prosperous future. Congratulations. Emma Fromm. It's easy to understand why Emma is being inducted into the National Honor Society. She's an accomplished and confident young adult with a bright future. She seemed shy at first when I first met her, but she was actually observing others and taking careful steps to be sure everyone felt comfortable and secure. She makes others feel welcome and included in any situation. She relents in participating, understanding that she benefits from the experience and that she can help others in the process. Demonstrating true care and concern for others will undoubtedly benefit her and all the community she'll be part of in the future. Being named to Distinguished Honor Roll speaks volumes about academic success. While excelling in the classroom, Emma made time for drama club, Relay for Life, Scouts, just to name a few. Emma is a conscientious student, earning math achievement and distinguished student awards as a freshman. Currently, she's carefully researching opportunities for higher education that meet her desire for academic rigor and a full social life. Emma approaches people and tasks with effervescence that's contagious. We're eager to see how you further develop the main character of your life story. Congratulations. Carrigan. Carrigan is a well-rounded individual, as you will hear from her resume of activities while she's attended Bristol High School. She has an impressive list of co-curricular activities that she has participated in. At the varsity level, she competed in field hockey, bowling, and softball. As a freshman, she was on the basketball team. Carrigan also participated in the chemistry club, interact club, international club, travel softball, and cheerleading. She also built up her leadership skills by participating in the Writer's Voice at Silver Bay and the Positive Coaching Alliance. Even with her busy schedule, she managed to participate in several community activities that showed her compassion for others. She participated in several blood drives at the high school, bonding squares which help mothers and their babies, and the Breakfast with Santa program. Carrigan also worked as a camp counselor and an intern to the athletic director, Mike Lally. She was also involved in a program called Healthy Plate to learn about nutrition. One of the most amazing things that Carrigan achieved was to stay on the Distinguished Honor Roll 9th, 10th, and 11th grade years. She was also an interdist in her 10th grade year. To be involved as she is and keeping her grades at an excellent level is phenomenal. As you can see, Carrigan is a well-rounded individual who will most certainly be successful in life. She's worked hard in every aspect of her life, and this will pay off. As busy as her schedule was, I've never witnessed her feeling sorry for herself or complaining. She will always be remembered as a hard worker with a smile on her face. Congratulations. Chloe. Chloe is a warm and caring young woman with a wonderful sense of humor, especially when Mr. Brown had her walking through mud in her brand new sneakers in Delhaas Woods, and she volunteered for a Silver Lake fundraiser. She's a solid performer, humble, respectful, and diligent. You can always count on Chloe to get the things done. Congratulations. Elizabeth. Liz tries so many things. She tests the waters of mock trial, makes herself improve as a cross-country runner, she rips the zip line at Elmwood Park Zoo, she enlightens the Girl Scouts, and she basks in the glow of intellectual discourse. But it's for issues of social justice that Elizabeth truly rises. For discussion or artistic journals, her creative expression melds with compassion, and the results are emotionally charged and deeply conceived. She possesses a clear vision of intellectual ethics and owns every grade she earns. There's an honesty about Liz that permeates her mind and her activism, and this admirable honor code, combined with academic strength, has earned her a rightful place in the National Honor Society. Congratulations. Taylor. Along with being named to the Distinguished Honor Roll in the National Society of High School Scholars multiple times, Taylor has also been an active outside the classroom. Her sophomore year was particularly busy as she participated in mock trial and the Duke Talent Identification Program. Taylor has worked as a manager of the basketball team as well as volunteering to help with the Fall Classic and Breakfast with Santa. There's very little free time in her schedule, yet she manages a part-time job on top of her other responsibilities. Recently, Taylor attended an engineering camp at Widener University. Along with being bright and energetic, Taylor is kind and caring, and I know this firsthand. Her participation in Spirit Week and the Bristol community helped to show her personality and zest for life. Taylor's strong character will provide her with a foundation for success in academics, leadership, and building a better world. Best wish you continued success. Delaney. Delaney is a young woman with a tremendous potential. She has pursued a rigorous college prep program and put forth the time and effort needed to achieve academic success. She's intelligent, hardworking, friendly, and makes positive contributions to our school. Delaney has an excellent rapport with her peers as well as faculty and staff. In addition to having amazing grades, Delaney has been involved in athletics and numerous activities in school. Along with field hockey, she also participates in bowling and softball. Delaney is an officer of the junior class, a member of student council, and the International Club. She's also participated in Model UN and Writer's Voice Project. Outside of school, Delaney helps coach soccer. She's demonstrated qualities of leadership and responsibility in both curricular and co-curricular activities. She displays excellent time management by maintaining her grades, all the while participating in numerous extracurricular activities and working part-time. Delaney is reliable, encouraging, and always has a kind word. She's an integral part of her field hockey team and all of her classes. She's a true team leader. Congratulations. Kayla. Born with an artist's lens and an active pen, Kayla sees the world through her creative views. Yet she's informed by her depth of reading and her strength of comprehension. Quiet in vocals, she sings in voice through her sketching and her writing. Gentle in voice, she expounds in thought, where her ponderings learn. Kayla is a very active reflection, whether it's strong, organized speech defending social justice or in an original writer's voice verse composed during this pandemic. Kayla's intense attention to detail and her fierce sharpness of mind guide her among the kindred expressive vistas of Emily Dickinson, Georgia Peace, and Sophia Lang. I'm inspired knowing that Kayla's disciplined artistic aura that has earned her membership into the National Honor Society. Congratulations. Solita. Solita is the tide. There's no stopping her. Throughout her life, Solita has battled with a clarity of thought, a tempest of emotions, and a drive that honors. Yet, bound to her competitiveness is a compassion anchored by all those who have deeply cared for her. She radiates mischievous joy as she learns new ideas, as she develops attacking arguments, and she lives limitlessly life. And beware of her cutting cross-examinations, for she is fire, she is hope, and she pursues her goals with unrelenting passion. I am indeed privileged to have worked with Solita for the past few years, and I'm honored to speak for her at NHS acceptance. Congratulations. Jolene. When you think of someone who epitomizes the word kindness, you will see the face of Jolene. Her involvement in co-curricular activities strengthens her compassionate and generous soul. Jolene is such a well-rounded young lady. Not only does she devote herself to her softball team, but she's also learning to play the piano and speak Italian, all while volunteering with her youth group. Jolene's altruistic nature is recognized by her friends as someone who always goes the extra mile. She's also a great cook, and her specialty is cheese on a stick. LOL. After graduation, Jillian plans to further her education in the medical-related field. Congratulations, sweetie. Will the candidates please rise? I welcome you into the Bristol chapter of the National Honor Society. As part of the official induction, I will now recite the National Honor Society oath. Please repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. I am pleased to present the new members of the Bristol chapter of the National Honor Society. Congratulations to you all. Now, please welcome our superintendent, Dr. Rose Minity, who will offer congratulatory remarks to our newest members.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to say I wish that I could have this mask off the whole time so you can see the big smile that I have on my face to have all of you here this evening. This is our first academic program that we have been able to have since last year. So it is such a pleasure to be in this room with all of you and all of our best and brightest students here at Bristol High School, juniors and seniors. So thank you so much for coming out this evening. I've been looking forward to this, very much so. And I look forward to being able to do more of the things that we normally would do, but just in a different way. I would like to thank our board members who were able to attend this evening. I have Mr. Rusin, who's down at the end. Mrs. Paglione. And Mr. D'Angelo. I would also like to thank Mrs. Rosado, who you all know and probably have known since you were in elementary school. Mrs. Rosado is going to be just at the elementary school starting at the end of April, and we would like to welcome Mr. Nastasi. He will be coming in as the new high school principal. So welcome, Mr. Nastasi. I know he's a familiar face to a lot of you. Thank you to Mr. Gatto and the maintenance crew for setting everything up today. As you know, when school's in session, it's a quick transition. So, it's a gym in the morning and it's a cafeteria partially in the afternoon, and now it's a banquet hall. So thank you, Mr. Gatto, for getting everything set up. Of course, we are going to be Zooming this, it's Zooming now live, but it will also be recorded and it'll be on the channel. Thank you to Mr. Hetherington for it. And finally, I'd like to thank Mrs. Mortimer for putting all of this together. We really wanted to think through what the safest way to honor your students and our students to be this evening. So we worked really hard to kind of make sure that everything would work out well and that you can have a safe evening to really honor our students. So thank you so much. So the 4 characteristics of the National Honor Society: character, leadership, scholarship, and service, are all things that we foster here in the Bristol Borough School District. But these characteristics are really rooted and nurtured at home. We appreciate all that you have done to help your students get to this point. It is really through your guidance as a parent, a guardian, and a sibling, for some of you here, that your students have achieved at the level that they have. So students, please give your parents and guardians and siblings who are here with you today a round of applause for all of their help in getting you to this moment. We look forward to seeing all that you accomplish as you take these characteristics and you really nurture them moving forward. You have the foundation in the characteristics of the National Honor Society that will really help you grow and achieve all throughout college and then beyond college to your adult life. Or if you choose to go into the military, these are all characteristics that are being fostered there. And even if you choose to go directly into the workforce, all four of these characteristics will serve you well in your life. So hang on to them, foster them, develop them even further. There are always ways to learn. I learn every single day. And I know that you are also of the mindset to be a learner and to be an achiever, or else you wouldn't have made it this far. Thank you for all of your efforts this year. In this very difficult time, you've made it. We have one of the biggest National Honor Society classes that we've had in a while. So it just goes to show you the perseverance of the students that we have through all the adversity that they have been through in the past year, that they've held such high academic standards for themselves, and that they continue to grow and achieve as they move forward. So thank you very much for coming out this evening. We really appreciate you all being here. Thank you to our students who were not able to make it, but who were able to Zoom in. And I hope you enjoy the cookies. Those are yours to take home. We couldn't do a big dinner this evening, so we want to give you a little snack or something. So thank you so much for coming out this evening.
This has to be one of my favorite nights. Reading all of your bios exhausts me, and not just physically, but the fact that how much you guys do every day, the rigorous academic schedule that you are all in, the outside clubs, activities, sports, different church organizations, in school, out of school. I don't know how you all fit it in one day and still maintain the grade point average that you all do. You all impress me, and I pray that my children turn out to be, on the same level as you guys. You're amazing, and I really, admire all of you. Thank you all for coming this evening, and I would like to, this concludes our evening. I'd just like to personally thank Kelly Rosado, Dr. Minity, Paul Hetherington, John Love, Beth Gallagher, Laura Kleba, Mr. Gatto, and the maintenance group for helping put together this evening for me. So thank you all, and be safe.